Hey everyone, it's Wayne from Wellington Lumber Company. And I'm going to show you around a little bit while I talk to you a little bit about the local economy and what makes it work and what makes it not work. Well, first of all, supporting your local small business is a big deal. It really does help. It helps your local economy. It helps the money stay in the local area. We often refer people to tree services. In return, they bring the logs from the tree jobs that they get to us, and we mill them up and make good quality lumber. We spend a lot of time making sure this lumber is the best quality that we can produce. So we make all kinds of things, from log siding, Dutch lap, shiplap, tongue and groove, uh, rough cut, planed. We can make it to match the box stores. Um, we can match a siding on your house if you bring us a sample. But we're a small business, and we really rely on other small businesses to help us out, such as the tree services. And we have a lot of customers coming in looking for handyman services, and we like to refer the guys who come up here and buy the material from us or another small sawmill business, rather than those who run to the box store and buy the lumber and materials shipped over here from Canada and China. And I can tell you from experience, there's nothing more discouraging than referring business to a local handyman service or a local contractor and then seeing pictures of the job that they did, which come out beautiful. Got to give them that. Really nice job. But the same materials in those pictures are materials that we make right here. And that money is going to China, Canada, and yes, Home Depot and Lowe's do hire local people. So a small percentage of that money does stay locally. But the busier we get, the more likely we are to hire. And the more we refer customers to you, the busier you get, the more likely you are to hire. And the one thing that the box stores don't understand, that most everyone here locally does, you get an good employee, you take care of that person. The box store is going to give them minimum wage. And if you want to keep a good employee, you're going to put a little more time, a little more money into them. Make sure they're happy. Make sure they stick around. You're not going to get that at the box store. The majority of your money that you spend at the box store is not staying in the area. It's leaving and going to Canada, China. And personally, I believe that in order to get this economy up and running, we need to focus more on the small businesses, such as the small feed stores, rather than Tractor Supply, Rural King, the family-owned gun shops, rather than Rural King. You're going to get better quality, you're going to get better service, the person's more likely to remember you, and you're supporting a local family. And to me, that's really important, is to be able to sleep at night knowing that the money that I spent on materials and things that I needed went to a local family. Farm stands, locally owned gas stations. Oh, that's getting harder to find. Um, Tires. For me, Homosassa Tire over going to Tire Kingdom. Yeah, I might spend a little bit more money, but it's staying right here. It's staying right here in this area. And to me, that's important. If we want our economy to come back, we're going to have to support each other and and take care of each other. We're basically we're concentrating more on referring uh, customers that are looking for other businesses to other businesses that think like we do. Keep the money in the area, keep the economy in this area growing. That's really important. And of course, the small business guy's got old tractors like mine that needs, yeah, still making payments on it. And every now and again, the thing blows a hose, blows a seal, blows something, and it's got to be fixed. Even though I'm making payments on it, it's got to be fixed. And the only way I'm going to make payments on it is if I have customers. And the only way I'm going to have customers is with referrals. And then I have to have the product. And the only way I'm going to have the product is, again, referrals. I refer customers to tree services that come here looking for trees to be taken down, which we no longer do that. We refer them to tree services that support us. I'd be shooting myself in the foot if I referred to handymen that did not support us, tree services that did not support us. And we meet a lot of people, and that's one of the things I love about this job is we get to meet all kinds of people, and we'll take our time and make sure that we cut that piece of lumber that they need, and we make sure that it's good, it's straight. And we've got a planer service. We don't only just plane the lumber that we have. If you bring us lumber from another sawmill locally that doesn't have a planer, there's a small charge, but we'll plane that as well. And we make shiplap. We make all kinds of different things that we're more than just a sawmill. And we try to provide our customers with as much as we possibly can. And they appreciate that, and they trust our referrals, and that's why we refer to businesses that in return send work our way or use us themselves. I could ramble on for hours about that, and I don't mean to take up your time, but I just kind of wanted to show everybody around while I was talking about something that really concerns me. And I mean, like, it's really discouraging when you send a big tree job to a tree service with the expectations that you're going to get the logs in return, and they turn around and take those logs right past your mill to the dump because they didn't want to take the time to stop and have you unload them. They're going to go to the dump and unload it. Well, even that is really a poor excuse, being that you got to unload it yourself at the dump as well, and you're paying by the pound. We'll take it for nothing. So we have 3 or 4 tree services that do bring materials to us, and in return we send work their way. And that's the thing, it's just keep it in the community, help the community grow, help it heal. If you're going to fast food rather than going to grandma's restaurant or something to that effect, you're not supporting your local businesses, and it's really a shame. The only way to get the economy back up and going is to keep the money where you live. And again, I'm sorry I rambled on, but hey, at least you got a little bit of a tour. And pretty soon I'll give you a tour of the lumber yard we're putting in out back here. It's still in the makes. But just keep in mind, support your local business, your small businesses. There's enough of us out there. If one of us don't have what you're looking for, the other one probably does. Thank you all for listening.